Yeah, people a minute to enter the chat. But while we do that, this is what the description is about. This guy right here. This dog face offering 10,000. Now, me personally, being a dude who is in the field still, never left. Um, LA dudes used to fade and shit, but I don't think he know in the Midwest and like South and all that, them boys laying belt. Like, truth be told, if this was anywhere else and you was doing some shit like that and with your location showing, nigga would have slid down and blew your whole crowd down. You know what I mean? Because you talking like you living like that, so a person gonna see if you really living like that. And why would you put that level of energy out saying any artist from Detroit you're gonna rob and all this shit except for three people? You sound like a damn goofy. Either you gonna go all in or you gonna get your ass uh put right next door to a close friend or a relative. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why you dudes think because you local that you might not go nowhere else or get an interview somewhere else. You know what I mean? And like I said, people don't mind fighting and fighting, but at the same time, people laying belt nowadays. I don't know if you've been anywhere outside of LA, but outside of LA, ain't too many. It may start off as a fade and then rapid belt laying, immediately belt laying right after. Ain't finna be no you pull up with your set and then you and somebody. This ain't LA politics. You know what I mean? So I felt like what he said and what he on, he's stupid. And hopefully don't nobody pay him no mind because I don't know why. And I don't have no problem with people from LA, but y'all gotta like y'all act a little too cocky, like y'all like the most dangerous, and I don't think y'all aware everywhere dangerous now. Like ain't nobody scared to go to LA. Like the fear people got in LA is from the work the OGs put in from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and early 90s, from all that shit. Not saying nothing wasn't happening in 2000, but that's the MO. Niggas ain't scared of you modern day gang bangers from 96 on up. You know what I mean? Like when people eyes get big or they the whole blood of crip or this or that or whatever, it ain't because of you modern gang bangers. It's because of movies like Boys in the Hood and certain shit that people have seen when it was like real gang banging, like when Bloods was Bloods and they was all cool and Crips was Crips, you know what I mean? Really before it got the set trip and shit. But for him to do that and all of that shit, if you want attention, you can TikTok. There's all type of ways you can get attention now. You know what I mean? So, I felt like he went kind of left field stupid with that shit or whatever because anywhere outside of LA, if you think somebody finna box you, they finna put your ass in a blender. You know what I mean? Like that politics shit only work on the West Coast, Cali, because everybody fuck with Oakland. Oakland and Detroit is relatives. You know what I mean? Be legit, E40. You know what I mean? The list goes on. So you know what I mean? I don't know if you just got out of lockup. I don't know if you ain't been around because I ain't never seen you on the net before. Maybe you just getting out. I don't know because ain't nobody never seen you before. I done heard of Jap Five and Four Extras, Spody Faces. You know what I mean? GP Ricos, all that shit. I ain't never even seen you, so you must have either just got out. I see you had a bunch of little niggas with you, and you talking crazy. Like I said, if there was anywhere else, South or Midwest, they would have looked at your background and you would have got your whole crew fired the fuck up like 4th of July out there. You know what I mean? So you was in LA talking like that. Trust and believe that because if you was anywhere else, they not tolerating no shit. All that King Kong, Alonzo training day shit, that shit is over with. You will get your head put in a blender and whoever around you. You know what I mean? So whatever tactic you trying to use to get in the game, I advise you to take a whole different approach because that shit ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? Like I say, that's a LA thing where y'all think it's just gonna be fading and then y'all walk away from each other. Niggas got it's different time now, bro. You know what I mean? Like I don't know where you been, but you need to get up out of it because you only gonna last long because of where you at. Anywhere else you was at and you talking like that, even in the comments of other states, somebody gonna say, show your low. Where you at? Drop your low. And if you show church's chicken, they finna church's chicken serve your ass real fast. You know what I mean? So um, I think he a comical dude. I really want to see where the shit go. You know what I mean? Because it's like nowadays, it's all about attention. And then you say some goofy shit, and then you get interviewed by 30 different outlets and shit. You know what I mean? And don't nobody want to hear that shit. All LA niggas in certain cities just got the same story. Noah Reed 2920. Man, I am pissed. Why you pissed off? So, dude, you know what I mean? Whatever he on, it ain't gonna work. Like I said, you'll get you some interviews and shit like that, but you ain't gonna never go to club Shay Shay shit that matters. You might go to fucking what's that shit off the porch or some shit like that or whatever. Yeah, you go to off the porch, but you won't be on big facts and all that shit. $1 million worth of game. Motherfucking what's my nigga? The game splitter won't even talk about your ass. So like Two Chains once said, you campaigning, you gonna get elected. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. But I thought it was comical. One thing I will say this: when you on the net and you say stuff like this, like I say, you keep campaigning, you're gonna get elected. And if you make it past a year, it's only because of where you at. Because if you anywhere else, like I say in the comments immediately, other states, where you at right now? You at Dollar General? They pulling up. You know what I mean? So stick to LA in your politics and whatever, and hopefully you shake out of the shit you want because you headed down the wrong path. I don't even know your name. You know what I mean? I just was going through rails and seen Like, what kind of goofy nigga is this? I never seen him before. He must have just got out because niggas, for one, let's get this clear. For one, learn and focus how to stay free first. Achieve that goal and then get to the other shit. You know what I mean? Achieve that first and then let everything else fall in place. You know what I mean? So everybody, I advise you just go on YouTube, put in LA guy. I don't even know if he a rapper. LA, you might put LA rapper, whatever. No, LA guy diss Detroit rapper saying they banned from coming to LA. And go to my YouTube post, give me your thoughts, opinions on the shit. Me, I think he's a clown. He could have found another lane to try to get in the game for attention, but he wanted to go viral and all that shit. And then with him being from LA, the palm trees, whatever the fuck they hide, and the history of it, it'll make people view in on it and you know what I mean, wonder if he legit or not or whatever. But Midwest, they don't care. They laying belt to ass, boy. South, yeah, they not playing. Shit, tall as Shaq out this motherfucker. You better get in line, cause somebody will put you in line. So, like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out my merch on Tribe Post. You know what I mean? Mental health is real. Hold it down. Peace.